applying for a job. So, you've written out your CV, you've got a general idea of what you want to include in your cover letter, and you want to find a job. Or do you? There are 3 things that you need to consider before you even begin looking for jobs. Is this your first job? Do you have any experience including volunteering? And most importantly, is it practical for you right now? Section 1. Things to consider first. Okay, so you're set on finding yourself a job, whether that's part-time or full-time, so let's set up some key steps to consider before you start searching. The first thing you should ask yourself is this: what hours can you work? Are you in education and so you know you can't do core days? Are you at uni and only want to work weekends? Or maybe you've got plenty of time and want to work 5 days a week. Whatever your circumstance, working out what hours you can work is key to searching for a job. The second thing you need to think about is what kind of work you want. Are you okay with working in retail or doing bar work? They're not always as pleasant as you might think. Sure, staff discount on all of your clothes might be nice, but is it really worth it when you have to work your whole weekend serving customers who could be rude to you? Think very carefully before you pick your job search criteria, especially if it's your first job. It doesn't look good on your CV if you only stay in a job for a really small amount of time without a proper explanation. The third thing, consider all of your options. The chances of you landing in your dream job straight away are probably going to be highly unlikely, I'm afraid. But don't worry, it's the same for everyone. Just consider all the possible ways you could put yourself on the ladder so you can work your way up to that dream, and you'll probably have more chance of finding yourself a job. And finally, thing number 4, where are you going to look? Here are a few examples of places you can find job adverts. Job vacancy websites, newspapers, recruitment agencies, shop windows, local public notice boards, and social media. Section 2. Before you search. Okay, so now you know you want a job, you know what hours you're looking for, and you know what kind of job you're looking for. It's time to make those last few preparation steps before you begin your search. Have you got an up-to-date CV? Thought about how you can personalise each cover letter for an application? Worked out a job searching strategy? Are you going to look all over, or just the internet, for example? Set yourself some realistic expectations. Remember that dream job might not be in your grasp right from the get-go. Spread the word. Let people know you're searching for a job. Friends and family members might know of something that will suit you and may even be able to put in a good word for you. Have you thought about flexibility? Maybe you want to keep your weekends free so you can go out with your friends, but remember, it might not always be essential. Allowing yourself to be more flexible with the hours you can work will make it easier for you to find jobs and also raise your chances of getting hired. Have you asked for advice? There's nothing better than asking questions and making connections before you've even begun properly looking, even if it's just to a friendly uncle whose trade you're really interested in. Section 3. Beginning your search. Right, so you're all set up to search now. You know what you want, you've got up-to-date CVs and all that malarkey. It's time to begin searching. Here are a few pointers to help you along the way. Learn about the jobs and companies you're applying for. Doing this will give you a better chance of being hired if you know exactly what they're looking for, but will also help you to decide whether or not you actually like being in that job. Spread the word. Again, let people know you're looking for a job and tell them what you're interested in doing, and also give them a rough idea of what hours you're looking for. Even go into places you think you'd like to work and see if they're hiring. There's nothing wrong with handing in a CV without there being a job advertised, so long as you're polite about it. Take opportunities. Sure, volunteering in a charity shop might not seem like it's the best thing right now because you probably won't get paid, but just remember, that's experience you can put on your CV as well as being able to talk about transferable skills you've gained from doing it. Keep an eye out for work experience opportunities, even if they're not in the field you necessarily want to work in. Consider all of your options. Remember that dream job might not always be something you can get straight away. Allow for different ways to get there so you're at least on your way. Fill in job applications. Make sure, of course, that you take the time to read into the job description and company first, but this is the best way to start your journey. Even if you end up not applying for that job in the end, filling out the applications will give you a better understanding of how they work. Prepare questions for a potential employer. This will make you look great if you seem genuinely interested in taking the job to its maximum and will make you stand out from the other candidates. Think about things such as, what training opportunities are there? Is there a chance to progress? Are there any additional positions I can acquire on the side? Try and be flexible. If you're offered an interview and they give you a layout of contract hours, try and be flexible about what you can work. You'll look more employable because it shows you're willing to compromise, but also think about flexibility when you're searching. And finally, say thank you. Saying thank you is one of the best ways to leave an impression. Let your potential employer know that you appreciate the fact that they've taken the time to meet with you and offer you a job. Face-to-face is always the best method, but sending a polite email as soon as possible after your interview shows you've taken the time to remember that they're a human being too, and it can only ever work in your favour. So there you have it. Searching for jobs can be long and tiring, but don't give up if it's something you really want. Work out a job searching strategy, make sure your CV is up to date, research into jobs and companies before applying to them, take opportunities, and most importantly, don't give up.